This will be a model review of the Bobcat S750 in 1/50th scale. This is produced basically by the Bobcat merchandising company, because there is no maker insignia on the bottom of it, other than it just says that it's from the Bobcat company in 1/50th scale. This is one of the best little 1/50th scale skid steers that you can buy for the price. At the time I bought this on the Bobcat merchandise website, it was selling for about $8 a piece. So that's a really low price for the pretty good model that you get. It's going to be hard pressed to find another skid steer for that kind of money with this kind of detail. So it's a pretty simple model. You can see that the cab has a nice mesh. The whole cab enclosure is all plastic. Your engine cover has some decals along all the lights and everything. Is I believe it's a decal, and then this is pad printed, the Bobcat logo. And the rear engine cover is plastic along with the main cooling cover up top. The sides of the loader are all made out of die cast, which is nice. And this is also pad printed, the Bobcat logo on the sides. Coming around to the front, the bucket's nice and wide, and it's got some little steps cast into it, and thankfully this time Bobcat didn't print their logo on the side of the bucket like they did with the old S175s. The cab's nicely detailed inside. Believe it or not, there is a little, I don't know if I can get it to cooperate, the lap bar for the seat actually functions inside there, but it can be kind of hard and tricky to get it to work, so I'm not going to mess with that. But there is a working lap bar in there along with the two steering control levers. Coming around to the side of the model here. Tires are nice and wide on this model. It's nice to see that. They've got a nice realistic skid steer tread pattern. The loader arms function pretty well. They can go up to a fairly high height. However, they aren't quite tall enough to clear the dump box of the matte granite here. As you can see, they're just not quite. I mean, it can do it, but it's not. It's a close call. Let's put it that way. It's not quite realistic, but it's going to be pretty good for a skid steer. I've seen a lot worse from 1/50th scale skid steer models. Put those back down here. The bucket, of course, it doesn't scoop super well, but it does dump reasonably well, which is nice. This is one of Bobcat's larger skid steer loaders. It's not their biggest frame size anymore, but it's quite a large skid steer. Put it next to the 175 or S205 here for size comparison. You can see that it's not only it's wider, but it's also just a generally larger loader than the S205 is. And it's honestly, in my opinion, a nicer model, and it seems to be cheaper for most places you look. So anyway, that's a review of the S750. It's a good model. I highly recommend getting at least one. You can be like me and get two of them. But this and the E35 excavator are highly recommended Bobcat models in 1/50th. Thanks.